Geht doch. Puh. Der William Bishop ist ganz schön randalierend herumgelaufen.
Please. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Gute Entscheidung. Dann gucken wir uns noch kurz um. Ich bin eh nur kurz vorm Sterben. Die Sense ist zwar praktisch, aber ich weiß noch nicht, wie man blockt. Wie blockt man denn? Ja, so kann ich ja nur angreifen. Und so auch. Und wie kann ich blocken? Ich finde jetzt keine Taste, wo er gezielt blockt, ne? Das geht natürlich nicht. Da hoch kann ich nicht.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she...
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. for London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea.
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Klingt doch gerade mal so schlecht, das Ganze.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Und weg ist er. Die Tür ist natürlich zu. Analysiere William Bishops Blut im
I
Krankenhaus.
cannot enter.
Jetzt hat er aber nicht so einen anständigen Mantel an. Ui. Das ist doch... Das erschlägt ja einen. Es sind noch mehr Leute, mit denen man reden kann.
Oh, sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I'll never forgive anything from her.
This hospital
Good evening,
seems to
sir.
be falling apart.
Doctor.
But in the circumstances,
Oh,
I'm willing to
Mann.
give you the benefit of the doubt.
Ja, das wird interessant. Vor allem ist das Krankenhaus wirklich riesig. Hier gibt es viele Leute. Ich suche eigentlich mein Zimmer gerade. Hätte ich mir besser zugehört, wo sie sagte, welches es ist. Dr. Swanson. Abgenutzte Säge. Dr. Reed.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Habe ich denn XP? Ja, ich habe XP. Ich mache zuerst wieder die Ausdauer weiter. Das ist Gesundheit. Ich wollte auch Ausdauer. Warum geht das nicht? Ich habe doch genügend Punkte. Stufe 6. Ah, jetzt verstanden. Na gut, da muss ich jetzt doch HP. Ah, nein, ich will ja schon. Gut, Skills haben stufenbasierte Regeln. Kiste. Alles auffüllen. Da würde ich gern. Aber man muss da extra drauf gehen.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Da ist doch bestimmt Wasser. Dann gib mir doch einfach Wasser. Nun gut, im nächsten Part untersuchen wir die Fiole und ich werde nicht drum herum kommen, mit allen NPCs hier im Haus noch zu quatschen. Das wird sein müssen. Da ist noch eine Kiste. Ich danke euch jedenfalls fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch Spaß gemacht. Mir macht das Spiel bis jetzt übrigens sehr viel Spaß. Es macht einen sehr guten Eindruck. Ich bin gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Macht's gut.